Hello and welcome to another wonderful edition of Baring the List. I'm already excited about this one and I can't wait to do this and then eat one of the things I'm about to talk about. That's right. In every Baring the List, I take a variety of different topics every time and I break them down using Tier Maker. They're not a sponsor. Tier Maker, if you'd like to become a sponsor of this, let me know. I'm out here making these things. I've made some of my own lists the past 2 weeks. I did my own. Now I'm using somebody generated we're looking at fried potato list. And I love it. I don't know where they got these, but I love that they have them named and labeled. That makes things a lot easier. And also, like, this obviously came out of some sort of book or listing. A couple of these I had to look up to go, do I know what these are? I don't. Let me look this up. Let's get into it. Speaking of which, Belgian fries. I was like, are these frites? What's going on with Belgian fries? They're twice baked fries. Um, Now, while I enjoy a good twice baked potato, uh, I feel like they're dry. I've had these before. I did have to look it up. I've had these before. So we're looking S, A, B, C, D. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of D tier fries here, but I would put these as B. I like them. They're not my favorite. Chili cheese fries, A tier. It depends a lot on the chili, and we'll get to another thing in a moment there about this. So cheese, nacho cheese, a melted American cheese. I'm also fine with. Um, Mozzarella, even a cheddar. Really. It's I like a good cheese fry. A good size fry. I don't Shoestring doesn't work for me. You gotta have some. You can't wilt on it because the cheese is gonna, you know, make it a bit messy. Chili. When you add chili, you know what? It's B. I'm talking to myself because look. I'm talking up cheese fries are A tier. Cheese fries are A tier. Chili cheese fries are B tier because the chili means fork. It's a fork time, and I don't want to deal with forks when it comes to French fries. Um, Now you're saying, Pat, isn't cheese fries S tier? Why is it A tier? No, because sometimes people use cheese that sucks and it doesn't work right, or they use fries that suck and it doesn't work right. The very best example of cheese fries is S tier, but most cheese fries are A tier at best. Okay. So we did that. Chips, British chips. Yeah, British chips, A tier. Great. I don't know. I got to talk about that. We're talking about. Look, are they called chips? Are they usually with fish, which I don't really like? Yeah, but they're good. It's good. It's good. They're good. I don't know. What do you want from me? Cottage fries. Here's the thing about cottage fries, and we'll get to a few other examples that are very similar to cottage fries. Um, you risk a lot of cold centers, so that's why they're C tier. A good cottage fry is great. A bad cottage fry is terrible. And you just run that risk that you've overcooked the outside trying to cook the inside. So I'm not a huge fan of them. So they're C tier. Crinkle cut, S tier. Crinkle cut, like makes a great cheese fry, makes it incredible regular old fry, good distribution, good heat. The crinkles mean that everything should get cooked through. You're not going to have that cold center. Um, Great consistency, going to hold up for distribution of ketchup or mayonnaise if you're that way, which I am, or ranch dressing if you're that way, which I am. Whatever you're putting on your fry, S tier, incredible. Joining S tier, my friend, curly fries. Curly fries, rich batter. Sometimes they're seasoned, sometimes they're not. I love them seasoned. You can see in the photo there, definitely seasoned. I love them. I love good curly. I love when, a overcooked one, kind of really crispy, gets caught in the center. I love that, like, spring you get sometimes, a spring, or even if it's just like a random piece. Love it, love it, love it. S tier. Love me a great, great curly fry. Now, also have this list because it's small on my screen. I also have this list in another a tab uh, blown up so I can read them. So if I'm darting my eyes one way, that's why. Because up next is garlic fries. So I don't I don't have a lot of experience with garlic seasoned fries. Sure, um, getting some steak frites that have fries in there, and you get that garlic aioli uh, on the fries. Yeah, but just garlic fries. I don't have a lot of experience with that, so I'm gonna put them in B tier. Another of our twice baked variety is Palm's souffle. Soufflus. I've never said this out loud. It is a French in origin. UK as well serve these. Um, the second baking makes them puffed up, so they're like weird. The last time I had these, there was just so much steam came out of them as you ripped it because it was kind of hollow in the middle. And they're okay. I would probably never order these over other things, so I'm going to put it in C tier because I don't really like them. Okay, shoestring or matchstick fries. How do these get fucked up? Because they always do. I think people just don't cook them long enough because they're scared to cook them because they don't shouldn't take too long to cook if people are scared. Another fry that if you want to have condiments on them, you got to use a fork. I don't love that. But greasy and good. And if they're cold, you just shove them right in your mouth. Just shove a handful right in your mouth. So B tier. Pros and cons. Smileys. C tier. Smileys run into the same problem. Any variety of these kind of like big circular fat fries is you're going to get cold in the middle. You're just going to get cold in the middle because of the outside. So no thank you. Oh, here's our D tier. I don't like sweet potatoes. Please don't fight me in the comments. Below in the comments, let me know, if you agree with something, if something is in the wrong spot, if you'd rather, if I'm wrong, let me know. I'm not a sweet potato fan. If I see that sweet potato fries are the only fry I'm mad because they have the ability to make fries and they're choosing not to make a French fry that I would like. No, thank you. Standard cut. S tier. Standard cut fries? Are you kidding me? I love them. I almost put it in an A. It's an S tier. You know, I myself, well, the other S tiers, S ranked tier, I would prefer over a standard cut. I still love a good standard cut. Great salt distribution. Cooks fast. You instinctively, if you fry potatoes, you know how long you got to put a fry in like that. It's standard for a reason. Steak fries. Now, you might say, well, Pat, you put cottage fries and you put the Smileys in C tier. The steak belong in C tier. And it doesn't. It's actually D tier. And I'll explain this. I'll explain my reasoning. Um, a wet, a squishy steak fry is worse than those other ones. It's just worse. Because a steak fry could be great, but it's so hard to be great because of all of you think the surface area, you think it's going to crisp up, but the center's not going to get cooked, and then it's going to it's going to be wet, and and then ketchup is, like I said, I'm having trouble kind of really solidifying this, but when you're thinking about like condiment distribution, you think, well, it's bigger and there's more surface area, but if it's just limp, it doesn't matter. It's a bad time. And I'm not here for a bad time. I'm here for a good time. I can't believe I have two things in. I'll put it in C tier because I do feel bad because sometimes the steak fry is great because they can be really hot and have really good salt distribution sometimes. So, yeah. I don't hate steak fries the way I legitimately hate sweet potato fries. So, okay. Tater tots, S tier. Now, this list does not have crowns as a separate category. So I'll include crowns within tater tots. Crowns, if you ever had, are basically take a tater tot, cut it in half, so even more surface area and less middle. Now, because of the way that they are processed and then created, you aren't really worried about an undercooked middle. It could be a little cold, but it's still, the chance of that is so low. Cheesy tater tots are great. Uh, every part of a tater tot is excellent and wonderful. I wish I had them now. I wish I could be eating tater tots right now. More so than any other thing on this list, I wish I had tater tots right now. I'm sorry that I don't. Potato tornado. I've never had this. It looks great. Right now, I am in another tab Googling potato tornado. This is a thing that I did not look up earlier. I see there's a slicer you can get there. This looks like a thing that you would put on a skewer and cook like over a fire or something. I guess you could do it. There's machines that'll do it. Look at recipes right now how to do it at home. I wonder. Okay, yeah, I guess it kind of went viral a little bit on the internets here. There's lots of recipes how to do it, and it seems okay. I'm gonna, benefit of the doubt. I'd probably eat this, so I'll put you in B tier. I don't know if you're great or not, but I would give you a shot for sure. I do wonder if the center is going to be a little like not cooked enough, but I don't know. Waffle fries. Waffle fries solve the problem because there's so much surface area, because there's so many like the crinkle cut. There's so much surface in there, and not too much interior potato. Waffle fries are superior to everything in C tier, certainly, and I'm gonna put them in A tier. Also, waffle fries can handle nacho cheese. They can handle any kind of cheese you want to put on. They can handle chili cheese. Have you ever had a chili cheese waffle fry? I have, and it was great. It's like a little plate. It's like you want to have tortilla chips for not. You want to have big tortilla chips for nachos. You want to have a waffle fry for that kind of stuff. Seasoned waffle fries. Yeah, A tier. A tier easily. Not S tier though, because they're not great cold. So, potato wedges. Get out of here. C tier. Everything in C tier has the same fucking problem. Why am I swearing? I'm sorry. Potato wedges might as well just be potatoes. And so they just cover it in butter and be done with it. Potato wedges. Get out of here, potato wedges. Ugh. Ugh. Fine. You know what? D tier. Your D tier potato wedges. Cut up even more, become steak fries, jump up one. I went through this fast because I am hungry. I also talked for almost 14 minutes. Anyway, in the comments below, hey, have you seen something on Tier Maker you think I should do? Let me know in the comments below. If you have a favorite kind of potato, if there's something that you love that isn't listed on here, if you want to try to tell me that onion rings are technically fries, they're not onion fries. They're not. I'll talk about onion rings another time. I want to do a thing about rings. I want to do chicken wings, rings, not wings, rings, onion rings. I want to do that at some point. That's not today. That's not right now. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen a tier maker list you think I should do. If there's a category, an idea. If you're like, hey, you keep saying that you're going to do music someday. You've never done music. Do music or do TV shows or do another anime one. Do another one on Gundam Wing because you did 2 in a row. Do the other Gundams. Sure. I'd love to hear from you. And I don't know. I hope you don't hate this. I like doing these. They're fun for me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Baering the List. Bye-bye.